Yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. So yo, we're back today to review this Kali Uchis project titled Isolation.
Yeah, man. All alone by yourself, man. Isolated in a box.
Oh, I want to call her Kali Euclid. Like, there should be an L in there. You know what I mean? Like, that makes more sense. Because that's not a real name.
No.
You hit me to that.
Yeah.
So she should, if you're going to change it again and put an L in there. Make it easier for us. Uchis. But anyways, I didn't know nothing about this girl, man.
Word.
I saw her on a couple features.
Yeah.
I didn't really know much. I mean, once again, she came up on Tidal as a recommendation for me to check out.
Yeah.
So usually I usually do. I usually check those albums out and check out those other reviews that we've done as well. That's how we find some of the music that we listen to. Because I think this one is one of those ones that I don't think is going to be a lot of buzzworthy.
Yeah.
But when the thing about it is, when I listened to this album, bro, like the production was crazy.
It was.
And that's the thing that stood out to me. And I started looking at the track list, like, okay, let me do a little research here. Yo, Gorillaz, Thundercat, Bad Not Good.
Yeah.
Some other cats that I didn't really name on here, but it was like Soundwave, right? I forgot about him. But yo, the production was like crazy on here.
Yeah.
Usually when I listen to music, we listen to some decent headphones, and it's like Rihanna, who else? Weeknd. Their mixing is like something like it sounds very good. This album had the same thing. It sounded very, very good. Now her, I think she's talented. I think she's very talented. How she drifts in and out of genres is very, very impressive. Yeah. She went from pop to funk sometimes to Latin. She's a Latin singer, which I didn't know because she broke into a Spanish track on one of them. I'm like,
Colombian American.
Yeah. And I'm like, what in the world is she saying? But I was like, dang, okay, it makes sense now. So the way that she can go in and out of those genres, I thought was very impressive. Yeah. That's one thing I definitely give her kudos for. 15 tracks, 47 minutes worth of music, very good length. It caught me off guard though, because I'm like, she was going in and out, and she sounded very daggone well. But one thing I will say, it's not a knock on her, is that she has one cadence, and it's like I don't know if she's getting emotional at certain points, if something, because it's like you're smiling, I'm happy. If I'm sad, I'm smiling too. It's like that's the part about it. I'm like, okay, I want to hear a little bit more emotion in some of the tracks, like, and that's the only thing I would say would have been my critique on it. But I thought it was a very good album, and I'll get my review. But what you think, bro?
Yeah, man. First thing caught me off top, man, was the production on here, man. It's just so many different styles, so many different influences. I mean, she had tracks on there that had influences of reggaeton, had some jazzy kind of tracks, had like an electronic dance vibe to some of the songs, had soul vibes to it, all the way down to hip hop. So that really caught me off guard. Now, see, I got hip to her from Tyler. Tyler, the creator, was kind of the usher in for her.
The album was Supernova on that track.
Yeah,
find you now. That track with her and Bootsy.
She was on a lot of Flower Boy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
So that's where I was introduced to her from. Man, there were so many tracks on here that I really just kind of fell in love with, man. The really jazzy grooves on Your Teeth in My Neck just immediately hit me. That was the first point in the album. I was like, ooh, okay, I think she might have something special here, man. Why you couldn't give, I couldn't figure out on one of the tracks, man, why she couldn't just give us another minute, man? Yeah. Why she just couldn't give us another minute on Gotta Get Up? I Gotta Get Up. I was like, come on, just give us one more minute. Just give us one more minute, because that song was just jamming. Yeah, I do feel like this was an album that you had to listen to in the headphones. Like, when I listened to it in the car, it didn't have the same impact. But when you get that kind of just that personal feel to it, it's so warm, so vibrant, that it really just picks you up a little bit there, man. A lot of these songs, like Feeling Like a Fool, I felt like that found Kali at her best as far as like the songwriting and finding her sound. On here, a lot of times where I found that she was really finding a groove is when she found sounds that were familiar, but she still made them new. She updated them, made them feel a bit more introspective, a little bit more refreshing, things like that. So I definitely thought that was dope. The one thing I will say on here, man, is that the songwriting at times can find itself a little bit cliche. She had a line in there, something about, you know what I'm saying, I get gone like El Chapo. I was like, a little cringy on there, man. Her vocals, for me, you know how big a Little Dragon fan I am. She really reminded me of Yukimi Nagano, lead singer from Little Dragon. Her vocals aren't as strong. I do hope that she finds her range a little bit more going forward, because she does have a tendency to stay in that same pocket. But her vocals on here, man, she never sounded off key or anything like that, and they were just so sweet, so melodic. Like, I mean, it just warms your heart a little bit when you're hearing it, man. For me, man, this album, it had just a ton of appeal. Did an amazing job covering a lot of different sounds, but still staying cohesive. I thought there was a lot to enjoy here.
I mean, I'm probably gonna send a track with Bootsy Collins and Tyler to my father. He's gonna love that track. But it brings up a great point that you said though, that she takes kind of an older style, but like puts a good polish on it and makes it sound new. I want to hear a Bootsy Collins album now. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
she takes those sounds from the 60s and 70s, and like it doesn't sound old, but it's like, yo, it sounds familiar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I thought that was dope. That's a unique talent in itself.
Yeah, she weaved in and out of genres, bro. Like you said, like we both said, but it was impressive. What'd you give it?
I gave it an 87.
I gave it 85.
Yeah. Okay,
we're close. Okay,
yeah, we both in that strong B area, man. She might have bumped up to a low B plus on mine.
Did you think the album took a little bit? Like it kind of slowed. Started off a little slow.
I did. Okay. It did start off a little bit slow, man. But in that middle section on through the end, man, it was like it really picked up. Man, listen, that got to get up. Listen, we low key got beef. I need an extended version of this song to come out ASAP because that was just so fire. It was way too fire to be a minute 45 seconds long. I'm like, come on. Even if you just let the beat live for a minute.
Did you go listen to Flower Boy after this again?
No, I didn't. I did. It did work. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
I did because I heard Tyler like, yo, this is he's in a great space right now.
Yeah, I've been in the deep dark zone listening to that Peggy, but that's another conversation for another day.
But yo, let us know what you guys think. We're too high, too low. Cali, I still put an L. Cali Euclid fans in here. You give it 100. You're absolutely right. But let us know what you think about it, and we'll go from there. But I am Nadir.
This Kev.
Hey, yo, we're Games Music Life, man. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.